Hello, hello, hello. This is Gloria. I'm coming on just a few minutes before the time because I have been having some challenges with the audio. So wait until you guys start to come on, if any, before we start. Um, just to check to make sure that you can hear me okay and that everything is good as far as the audio is concerned. So I hope everyone is doing okay. It is a very hot Saturday, very humid in the 90s Fahrenheit um, here in Maryland. So as you join me, just let me know if you can hear me okay. If I'm okay, I do apologize. The last couple of videos that I did, I was so into channeling and that I didn't really check the audio, and the volume was very low. So I'm going to try to correct that this go around. But just let me know if you're on, whether you can hear me okay, or whether my mouth is moving and you can't hear anything. Just let me know how the audio is. It's just a wonderful, wonderful day. I got to tell you, before the broadcast here, before I came live, I was watching a YouTube channel that I subscribe to. Nothing spiritual. Well, I wouldn't say nothing spiritual about it because everything has a spiritual element to it. But it's not anything about channeling or anything spiritual like that. Her channel is simply, you're watching her eat. Pretty much. It's just fascinating that she has 1 million subscribers, and and I'm one of them and I never watch her whole videos because she also talks while she's eating, and sometimes it's a little bit too much. But I said that to say that when I tuned in today and she was talking and eating, her background were the colors that I'm wearing today. As far as my nails, I want to talk about that. The background was that color, and she was talking about how colors have helped her, and how she has friends who are depressed, and how colors have helped them to change their vibration. She doesn't use that word, but just change up things so that you're feeling better. Even getting out in the sun, the color of the sun has helped her as well. So just want to give a little bit of information, and I might give it at the end of this rather than the beginning of it. But I want to say that colors have played such an important part in my life for, at least I know, as far as my adult life, when I, after high school, played such a really, really important role. And I remember going through a time where I was really, really depressed. And afterwards, I realized that all of my clothes were black. That's the only color I wore during that time. For some reason, that colors was not something that I wanted to wear at that time. And I thought that was very interesting, that black was the only color that really, that I could wear at that time when I was going through that period. But and Mother Gaia is here with me. I always called her Gaia or Goddess Gaia, but right now she's coming to me as Mother Gaia. But she told me that black grounded me, helped me during all those times. It wasn't a negative thing. It was just a reflection of the emotional time of what I was going through, and it actually did help me. So my clothes, I've always been guided on what to wear. I've always been guided on, I love fresh flowers, on what color flowers to get, to put around me in my home, at work. depending on what I needed. And just recently, I would say even within the last couple of weeks, I've kind of upped my requests with the angels and just asking them, what color would I need today? When I get up in the morning, what colors would help me today to just have a really great day, to have what would actually benefit me. And I also have started asking about my loved ones, those closest to me, what colors can I envision them with? What do they need? And for my daughter, who's 19, I got the color purple, a very deep purple, because I was told, along with the color, that she needs to have more confidence. She needs to have more boldness within herself. And, at that age, you kind of look to others, like your friends sometimes. But that color purple would, stabilize her to, or encourage her to look within for some of her answers, for most of her answers. And I noticed that too. I noticed that she's more energized. I noticed that she's more engaging. So that was fun to discover as far as color and spirit. And what else? Oh, I always like to have pick out the color of my nails. And now this color, I never had this color. And I can't tell you, I don't know whether it's a mint color or a seafoam green color, but this is the color that I was drawn to when I got my nails done. And the lady, she's from Vietnam, she's Vietnamese. Sometimes when I do my color, I always ask Spirit and she'll say, I don't like that. But when Spirit tells me to do a certain color, I go with it. And this color has been such a calming, I guess it reminds me of the sea, maybe the ocean. And, that equates with emotions. It balances me for some reason, but I'm not a pastel girl. I don't wear pastel colors, but lately, within the past, I'd say 2 weeks, I've been drawn to that color. So it's just very interesting, this whole subject about color. Yes, I believe so too, Tenzin. Each color does bring its own vibration. What experience have you had with different colors and with spirit as far as that's concerned? I really want to hear about that. So Mother Gaia is here, and this is a different type of video. She's said that she'll be open to you asking her what colors might benefit you. And all you would do is type in, and we'll do this in a minute, just type in what emotion you want to experience, whether you want to be more joyful, more confident, you want to maybe change or improve your relationship with someone, just something like that. And we'll see what she gives you. And of course, this changes. Sometimes the colors might be one day, and then the next day they might give you a different color. And oh, by the way, if you don't, whatever color that you're given, you can also just, when you go into meditation or just ask Spirit, here's a fun game, ask Spirit to show you the color throughout your day. And they'll do that. I've asked Spirit to show me the color yellow, and I'll be walking or riding or something, and I'll always notice yellow throughout the entire day. It's a fun exercise, and it's another way that Spirit can come to you and really communicate to you what that color is and how it benefits you. So that's one thing. The other thing is that when you take a look at whatever you're resonating toward, whether it's yellow or green or whatever, I know the angels themselves, they actually have different colors. I channeled Archangel Shamiel, and he's equated with the color pink. So colors play a very integral part spiritually in our lives and just practically in our lives. I know there's things like color therapy. I haven't really delved into that. I know feng shui touches on colors, and I really haven't delved into that. I really wanted to see what, Mother Gaia had to say, because colors are so integral as far as the earth is concerned, and the elements are concerned. So I would like to ask Mother Gaia what color would help me as I'm going through lots of changes. Okay, Tenzin. Well, I'll definitely ask her that. What colors as far as changes? She always comes to me like on the left side, very, very tall, like a tree. So I feel very grounded with Mother Gaia. So let's ask her as far as Tenzin and changes, what colors as far as surrounding would be good for her. Okay, the first one that's coming to mind is a green. And she wants to make sure that you get the right shade. So it's not a dark forest green. It's more of a leafy green. Well, let me see. Leafy green can be a lot of different color greens. It's a medium type green, like I said. Not the color of the plant, but a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. But any type of green, she's saying now, if you just surround yourself with lots more green. Green is also, and correct me, no, I'm pretty sure, it is the heart chakra color. So the changes that you're talking about is going to be a lot better to deal with, and that we're all actually going through. If we both focus on green, surround ourselves with more green, eat more green foods, she's saying too, wear green, and think about the color green. Think about all of the different colors of greens. When you're out and about, notice green a lot. And she's saying, again, don't worry about the shades because it all integrates itself. But green is going to help a lot as far as navigating changes, because we're all going to be going through a lot of changes. But she's saying for you, for today, for the next couple of days, take a look and play around with the color green. And let me know how that works. I love the color green. I wore green they had me wear green for about a week or two. And I just noticed a lot more grounding, a lot more peacefulness. Sometimes we don't know exactly what it is that we need healing, or I won't say healing. She's saying not healing, but what we need balancing. She's saying balancing within our spirit, within our life, and these colors balance us, helps to balance us. In some aspects, even ground us. So I have been pulled to write in green, have different variation of greens. That's amazing. I'm connecting. Great. Good. I mean, it's really fun. I think it is, the different colors and how connected we can be. And they're here for us for our benefit and to benefit us, to keep us on an even keel. So Mother Gaia is saying, with everything going on, she wants to touch base on that. What she's suggesting is that we focus on ourselves, not so much externally, not even other people. And we know we have dear ones who might be mothers or dads, where we have people and children in our care. But to first of all, focus on our well-being and our care. It's like, the airline stewardess, they give you that talk when you're on a plane to first put the mask on you when the oxygen before you put the mask on your child. And that's basically what she's saying, is that we have to, before we can reach out and actually help anyone else, to really work on ourselves. And she's really advocating working on ourselves individually. If we do that, if more and more people would do that, it will automatically affect the collective. So it's not so much as wanting to make change for all. They're saying to focus on you, and that will, in fact, cause change. Well, you're welcome, Tenzin. You're welcome, so welcome. But yeah, I love to work with color. I'm glad Mother Gaia had actually, came in with that. And if you're watching this even after, and you want to get some idea as far as the colors that would benefit you, please put a comment in, and I would be more than happy to ask Mother Gaia about that. She also wants me to remind you too about, I have an upcoming event. I forgot to say that in the beginning. I keep forgetting, but I'm really excited about my intimate gathering of the Archangels coming July 11th. And I will post the information below this. If you're in my group, because this is being broadcast live in my, private Facebook group, it's under events. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will post the information on YouTube. So what that will be, it's on a Saturday, and it will be in a private Facebook group in which a limited number of people, but they only want me to do a limited number, will get to ask the Archangels before the class. They will submit 5 questions, up to 5 questions that they want the Archangels to answer. So it's like a channeling session. And I will send you a video, each of you, a video of the channeled message. And then on that Saturday, on the July 11th, you'll get to ask any clarifying questions that you have on those that was channeled. Listen to the others, which is very helpful. Sometimes others' answers from the Archangels benefit you. And if there's any other channel message from the Archangels for the group in general, because they're very excited to actually do this, then that will come through as well. So I am excited. It's just $30. And yeah, if you feel drawn to it, then definitely I would take advantage of it. There's so many different things that we can do to help ourselves. And it's crucial, I believe, now that we take advantage of it, because we are going to be going through a lot of different frequencies that will cause us to make sure that we are, our highest and our best, doing the best that we can. And these different courses help. Find one that resonates with you. I'll also post on you below some that have helped me that's coming up, actually, that's being repeated. One of them is the Angelic Reiki Group Healing with Ashley Cunningham. That's going to be July 25th, and I'll post her information. She also has a Starseed, Your Starseed Origins class, which I love that course. That's coming in August. That's a week class, August 1st through the 7th. And then Kristen Davies has her flagship, I call it flagship, the Mediumship 102 class. She also has Mediumship for beginners, but the Mediumship 102 online course is coming up August 15th. So I'll post that as well. These are courses that I've gone through. It has helped me tremendously. So I'll post those if it resonates with you. Be sure to get on board with that. So, okay, it says, what color will benefit me? I don't see your name. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can do it on my phone, so that I can ask Mother Gaia. Or if you could just post your name, that would be great. Sorry about that. It's also fun with Mother Gaia. When I channel Gaia, the fairies and elementals come and they're just giggling. They're just giggling. Okay, trying to find it. Sheila. Okay, good. Thank you, Sheila. What color will benefit me? Okay, Sheila. Ooh, Sheila. I am seeing yellow, but a butter yellow. Again, she's saying don't worry about the shades. But I'm seeing a buttery yellow. Um, so any type of form of yellow, they're saying will benefit you. Um, do you have any specific emotion that you um, would like the colors to help you with? Any type of or situation, maybe a relationship situation, or um, you want to feel happier, you want to feel more grounded. Um, but I'm getting yellow for you, Sheila. Um, and as I've said before, I don't know whether you were on, but you know, eat yellow foods. There's bananas, for instance. I'm getting. Wear yellow if you don't have yellow to wear. Um, Maybe buy yellow flowers. Find some kind of yellow to focus on. If you have none of those, then just ask Spirit to show you yellow throughout the day. That is such a fun exercise, and you'll begin to notice yellow in everywhere. You know, someone else may be wearing yellow, or you might see yellow, I don't know, a yellow hat or something. Um, yeah, so yellow is what I'm getting. Yellow is what I'm getting for you, Sheila. To feel more happy. Oh, okay. Some of my families are away from me, so I want to be happy. Yes. That is a happy color. I know they've given me yellow for me to when I needed to feel happier, when I wanted to feel happier. And with everything, weighing down like that, yellow has been such an uplifting color. So just try that, and please let me know about that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what kind of shades of yellow, but just think about yellow, wear yellow, eat as much yellow foods, squash, bananas, all of that. Yellow will do it. Thank you. Yeah, it is fun. Just ask them to show you the color yellow today. Like when you get up or something. I've done that, and I tried just regular colors, and I remember asking Spirit to show me things like patterns, like show me polka dots today, which is a little bit more challenging, I thought. Of course, it's not challenging the Spirit. And I remember I was riding the bus at the time, and I just looked out the window, and there was the lady in a car by the bus, wearing polka dots, and I saw polka dots a lot that day. So yeah, I have fun with it. But yellow is for you right now. That will help. You're welcome. You're welcome so much, Sheila. So the other thing Gaia is telling me is that, of course, get outdoors as much as possible. There's so much colors in the sky that you can observe, and will be beneficial. Will have an effect on your mood, your emotions. Colors are just so integral to our psyche. Um, some of us are very aware of it, and some of us aren't. And I said earlier that you can also, and Sheila, this goes for you, she said, this goes for you. I started asking Spirit to give me a color for my loved ones, and you can do the same. What colors can you see surrounding them that will help them? So that's another thing that we can do. Yeah. So it's a wonderful thing. Oh, and the other thing is, before the pandemic, before all of this happened, I was guided to wear more white. Well, I didn't have anything white in my closet, and it was mainly from the waist up. So I actually had to go out and get this. Um, it must have been around in February. Yeah, before it started turning warm. It was the spring stuff was starting to just come out in the stores actually. So I really had to kind of look for, white tops and that type of thing. And so over the course, I have been wearing white. White, I know, is symbolism for a lot of things, but it has definitely helped me in connecting with spirit, I believe. And it's all about, what you choose to allow, what you choose to believe, because spirit can work through you if you allow them to. And that's basically what it is. It's not a what's right or what's wrong. It's more of what you allow. And they definitely want to help us in any way possible. And this is just one of those tools that you put in your spiritual toolbox as far as colors are concerned. So what I would say is, it's kind of the middle of the day. Um, if you have any color questions, I will be reading the comments and I will ask Mother Gaia about it. And hopefully you'll have a beautiful day, a very colorful day. And thank you for being on with me. I wish you the best. Take care now.